so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super special to me. I'm doing a collab with the beautiful and talented Queenii Rozenblad. Yes! She was so sweet to ask me. As you can see by the title of this tutorial, we're gonna do a Thanksgiving makeup look collab. If you don't know who Queenii is, girl, where you been? I will leave the link of her channel down below, as well as her makeup tutorial for this collab. I was inspired by the colors of this season. So without further ado, if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. First, as you can see, I already did one eye and I already did my eyebrows. I will leave all the products that I used on this video down below. First, you guys know the usual, we have to prime our eyes. I'm going to be using my NYX eyeshadow base, and also I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush. I'm going to apply this all over my lid and also under my eyes. Onto shadows, I'm going to be using my Makeup Geek Vegas Light palette along with my Coastal Scent Fluffy Blending Brush, which is right here. And I love this palette for the warm shadows that they have. They remind me of this season. So first I'm going to be using a crease eyeshadow. This one is called Desert Sand. It's a nice dark warm brown shade. Next, I'm going to be applying another darker brown eyeshadow right on the socket of my eye, and I'm going to be using another Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This one is called Cocoa Bear. I love this as a transition color. I'm going to be applying it with a Coastal Scents brush. This one is the BRC N08 and it's more like a defined brush. And as I'm applying it, I'm just gonna start bringing it upwards. Then I'm going to be using a fluffy blending brush. I mean, I did use this on my other eye, but you want to make sure that you use a clean one, and you just want to make sure that you don't have any harsh lines and you just blend everything out. I'm going to go back with my Makeup Geek Vegas Light palette, and I'm going to be using Roulette. It's a nice rosy shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using a Zoeva Detailer shader brush. I'm going to apply this on the inner part and outer part of my eye. Once we apply that eyeshadow, I'm going to go back with the same brush, and I'm not going to add any product in this. And this is the same brush that I use on my crease. And I just want to blend out my lid and my crease all together. Now I try to leave the middle part of the center part of my lid clear. I've been wanting to use this for the longest. This one is called a Liquid Gold. It is beautiful color. I'm going to apply this right on the center of my lid. I'm gonna start blending on the edges of the gold eyeshadow because it's a pigment. I love just wetting it a little bit. I want to darken out my crease a teeny little bit more. So I'm gonna go back with my Vegas Lights palette, and I'm gonna be using an eyeshadow that's called Bada. Then I'm gonna go back with this brush, and I just want to make sure that I blend it out. And again, as I'm blending it out, I'm just bringing it upwards. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to be using this light eyeshadow. It's a nice creamy and buttery. It's called Mirage, and I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics small detailer brush. I'm just going to like that. Now I want to clean out my outer V right here because it's a little bit messy. Lately I've been using my baby wipes, and I'm just going to make sure that my outer V it's nice and sharp and clean. Next, I'm going to be lining my upper lash line, and I'm going to be using a combination of these two babies right here. The first one, it's my Milani Eye Tech Angle Liquid Eyeliner along with my NYC Liquid Liner. Next, I'm going to be using a black pencil liner, and I'm going to be tight lining my eye and also applying this on my waterline. And I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. Now I'm going to be moving on my lower lash line, and I'm going to be applying this matte shadow brush. This one is called Desert Sand, which is the one that I originally applied on my crease. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. contour brush. Then I'm gonna go back with the dark eyeshadow that I use right on the socket of my eye, just because I wanna smoke it out a little bit more. So I'm going back again with this eyeshadow that is called Bada, and I'm gonna start applying this on the outer part of my eye and just blend it in with the first eyeshadow that I just applied. Now moving on to lashes, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara along with some false lashes. These are the Ardell Glamour 102 Demi, and I'm also going to combine it with some Stardel SF38. Now moving on to face, I'm going to be using my Tarte Clay Slim Poreless Primer, and I'm going to be using a combination of these two foundations. And the first one is my L'Oreal True Match Foundation in W7, and then I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous in Classic Tan. Now with the power of editing, I am going to show you how this looks. And I'm going to be moving along with contouring and sculpting. Contouring and highlighting my face, I'm going to be using my Motives Mavens Sculpt Series palette, and this one is in the shade Fired. I'm going to be using a combination of these two light shades, and I'm going to apply this as a highlight, and then I'm going to be using this which is one shade darker than my skin tone for contouring. And I like using my Sedona Lace 872. It's a small flat kabuki brush. Next, I'm going to be setting my contour, and I'm going to be using my Milani Matte Baked Bronzer. This one is called Sienna, along with my Real Techniques contour brush. Then also we're going to do the same thing by setting our highlight areas, and I'm going to be using my Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, and I'm going to be applying it with my e.l.f. Small Taper Brush. I'm going to be using an eyeshadow just to brighten up the inner corners of my eye, and I'm going to be using this gold eyeshadow that's called Casino, and I'm going to drag it down a teeny little bit on my lower lash line. Now moving on to blush, I'm going to be using another Makeup Geek product, and this one is called Infatuation. And you guys know the deal for highlight. I love using my Mary Luminizer by The Balm along with my BH Cosmetics fan brush. Now onto lips, I'm going to first use NYX lip liner. This one is called Natural. I love my Wet n Wild lipsticks. I just can't get enough of them. So I'm going to be using this matte lipstick that is called Just Peachy. And I think this color is perfect for this look. And for lip gloss, again, I have been using this over the last few months, and I cannot put this down because I just love their pigmentation on these lip glosses. And I'm talking about my L'Oreal The Wild collection. Oh my goodness gracious, I love this. It's too much love going on up in here. And this one is a called 500 Molto Mauve. I think this is going to combine perfectly with my peachy lipstick and look like Angelina Jolie at the same time, because I feel like every time I wear this lip gloss, my lips are like boom. If you guys liked and enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also to share this video. You guys don't know how much that helped me when you guys share the video. I'm telling you, it does. Thank you so much again to Queenii for doing this with me. I will never forget this, seriously. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and until the next time, I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Besitos. Bye.